All right, so I want to make a connection between the Egyptians, Nipsey Hussle, as well as the Masons. So Nipsey made a reference about the spook who sat by the door. He did an interview with Charlemagne the God years ago, right? And Charlemagne was like, yeah, nobody's confused in your intentions. You know, we knew who you was when you got in the game. And Nipsey basically like, yeah, you know, I set my intention for who I wanted to mobilize. They was having coded conversation right there. But let's get past that though, right? So, and also real quick, the spook who sat by the door is about a guy who infiltrated the CIA. Okay, so let's keep going though. He also had a song called Blue Laces. Why is that important? Because in the Masonic order at the highest level, blue is one of the colors that represent you, but also that was also one of the colors of the Eye of Horus. Now let's keep going. This represented transformation, okay? So this kind of tells you that the Masons, Nipsey, as well as the Egyptians allegedly believed in this ritualistic magic, okay? So to where you could tap into realms where these higher beings can give you power and you can transform into a god, but also access power while you're down here to manipulate situations to your will. Now, this is something that I noticed as well. At Nipsey's funeral, his mama read a passage from the Egyptians and she actually warned the crowd, hey, bear with me, I'm not familiar with this. Why would his mama read something out of Egyptian lore and she ain't familiar with it? It's to complete the ritual. And I'm going to get into why that is, right? So she says the word Ashe. Ashe in Egyptian times was a word that can invoke the Egyptian gods in your life as an initiate, right? This is one of the protocols that they will use to gain power and empower their will over life itself. Okay, so not only that, I want y'all to understand something about this transformation. Not only is all of these things matching up, Obama himself wrote a letter to Nipsey and said he was happy he was able to see Nipsey's transformation. Okay. His mama at the funeral also did laminations, which is a ritual offering to Egyptian gods, bro, to help complete the transformation. Okay. Now check this out. Why is this important? Because all of this was representative of Osiris, who was the god of life until he was murdered. His wife Isis brought him back through magic. Then he became the god of the underworld. After this, Isis had Horus, who became the god of the sky. And this is the key to understanding right here. Okay, boom, Horus. It's all game. When y'all see this, it's all game, bro. All right, so the Eye of Horus is symbolic for the human limbic system. All right, which goes into the claustrum effect, Santa coming down the chimney, the Christos oil, the Catholics. It's all symbolic, but that's another video. What I find funny, though, is Nipsey had not just the song Blue Laces, but he was Nipsey Blue. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James actually wrote to Crayola, can you name the new blue after Nipsey? Nipsey Blue. This blue was indicative of transformation and power, bro. And what was everybody saying at his funeral? The marathon continues. Man, the marathon is a whole different Masonic representation and is symbolic for something else that I'm going to get into it in another video. But I want y'all to kind of see how this Egyptian lore mashed up into the Masonic beliefs, which is also a reflection of what Nipsey was doing, bro. So Nipsey was playing a very long game, dog. And I think his mama said that he was okay with completing the transformation. Like he said he was okay with life. Like he was ready. What was Nipsey ready for? Transformation. And when you look at his name, Armaeus or something, it's the rise of a god or something like that. It means rise of a god or God is risen. He actually had that tatted on his face, fam. Like y'all better start paying attention to these symbols. Nipsey was literally a plant. He was one of the good guys. And I think they took him out because he was going to use that ritualistic magic to create healing. As a matter of fact, I know he was going to do that. Go to Egypt. Black people specifically. This Christian, this ain't... If y'all got some... If it's even two of y'all that got some power out of that, that's cool. But that God ain't going to manipulate life to your will. It's not going to create favor for you. It never has, bro. Y'all got to really understand how Christianity was forced upon the people. Now, wherever you are, God already is. So if you're truly looking for God, God can and will find you. I personally believe that. So I'm not saying you can't use these practices. I'm just saying black people in America, this ain't your history and it ain't really going to be y'all power. How y'all going to idolize and love and talk about all these people who don't believe in this American religion? So y'all lost. And then you people wonder how they're able to have such a powerful influence. It's almost like magic, ain't it? I'm gonna be back with part 2. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thanks, guys.